I noticed in the last video I wasn't really in the video a lot, but I'm new to this whole camera thing, and also when I started this video I didn't really make an intro. So in this video we're gonna move the shovel head. It's actually already been done. We're gonna put the VTX on the lift and do some work on the VTX. Pull the carburetor. We're gonna go ahead and rejet it. I'll show you how to rejet it for free. Well, next to free, you're gonna have to buy a tool, but I mean, you can rejet every carburetor for eternity after that. We're gonna throw some spark plugs in it. We're gonna do brakes, and we're gonna, actually, you're not gonna see me do brakes. I'm just gonna throw brakes on it. That's really all we're gonna do to it. We're gonna get it running, ready for riding season. It's only gonna need a few odds and ends between now and riding season. That's my daily rider. That's the bike I'm gonna ride all the time. I ride almost every day when it's summertime. This bike is obviously a project show bike. It's not ever going to see a whole lot of ride time. We'll see what's to come with that though. There might be more bikes coming or going, who knows. But I really need to get that bike up to scuff. It's time to get it ready to rip. My buddy Zach was here. He helped me do everything, so shout out to Zach. He helped me push these bikes in and out. He got everything sorted out so we could, or he helped me get everything sorted out so I could get the work done on the VTX that needed to be done. I'm ordering the parts for the shovel head this coming week. They should be here. I'm doing push rods, and I'm going to do the primary chain tensioner. It needs a full tune-up and a oil change, and full gone through. It's been sitting for a very long time. I'm going to change the oil in the chain, make sure everything's oiling the chain properly, because it leaks oil when you start it up. Something's not quite right there. I mean, I know they all leak oil when they start them up. That's what I was told. They all leak oil. I don't have any previous knowledge of a bike that's supposed to just puke oil everywhere when you don't run it. So I'm going to go ahead and look into that, see where that oil is coming from, if it's a breather, if it's supposed to do that or not. But I know it's supposed to oil the chain as well, so we need to look into that this coming week. But that's for a future video. Enjoy the video and like and subscribe.
I'm wondering if you will have a drink or two, so baby help me sing this song. We can go all right, drinking till the sun.
Alright, so we're gonna turn to this here carburetor. We need to jet it because I debaffled the intake. I'll show you when I have it apart. You'll be able to see what I'm talking about. I gotta pull the seat, the tank, all these covers. I got spark plugs and a few other things we're gonna do while we're in there. I'm just gonna cut back the time lapse. Y'all go ahead and watch.
Sunrise. So baby, won't you be mine? Living out the dream at the hotel party. Find me at the bar in the downstairs lobby.
All right, so these two covers, they just pop off with rubber grommets. We pull those right off. The tank is just propped up enough that I can pull the air box out, because this part of the air box goes up behind the tank. As you can tell, there's a lot of air box missing, mostly just to get more air. We're gonna pull this carburetor off now. We've got to figure out where the bolt is. There's a clamp on a rubber hose, and you gotta figure a way to get a screwdriver or something up in there to loosen that clamp. Then you can pull the carburetor out and disconnect all the linkages and hoses and, well, throttle cables and whatnot. All right, back to time lapse. Oh, Zach pulled the choke cable off on this side. Well, I took the other side apart.
Don't ever forget it, because the car won't come off without that cable.
I mean, it might come off, but this might be in pieces when you're done, that's okay. That's an option too.
It'll be fine.
So like we had to pull, we gave up and we decided to just pull the tank. There's a plug over here and then a couple of vacuum lines on the other side. And then I have underglow LED nonsense under the tank, so I took that off. Then you can get right to the screw. It's actually right down in here. You can see, pull that off and you can pull the carburetor right off.
We'll be living out the dream at the hotel party. Another round of that JD whiskey.
Well, if you decide to do this, there's coolant lines on the back of this carburetor, and I don't really feel like purging the coolant system, so I'm not doing that. You can get the bowl off, and then you use a Phillips head screw right there for your main jet, and then your secondary jet's right there to the back of it. It's hard to get a camera in there, but Here's 2 Phillips head screws. Take those out, and then once I got those out on the bench, I'll show you. All right, so once you get your jets out, this is what they're gonna look like. You're gonna, you know, they're gonna have holes all the way down through the center of them. I don't know if you can see that one, but this one you should be able to. There, you can see through. And then the main jet is gonna be rather hard in this situation. Usually they're a little smaller, but secondary here, which is our main problem, you're gonna find a drill bit and a torch tip cleaner kit here, and then rather find one that fits in the hole, and then when you find one that fits, you're gonna want to find one that's the next one that's just a little bigger, go that far, and then, you know, see how she does. Usually you only got to go up one size, maybe 2. I would go a little bit and then come back and come back and put it back together and try it out, rather than, you know, go too far and have to have a jet that doesn't fit anymore, and then you have to buy jets. So one of these is going to fit in this hole. Apparently it's rather small. I thought it was bigger than it is. Looks pretty big, but it's pretty small. I guess it's the smallest one to fit. That's tight, it'll fit. Usually the primary is smaller than that, and the secondary is bigger than this. This has got a pretty weird jet setup on this bike. But everybody complains about these VTXs for being too lean from the factory. So I don't think we're hurting anything by richening it up. Worst case, she's a little too fat, and well, you have to buy real jets to put in it. But this is quick and cheap and dirty. And you just keep working it through until you get them bored out, and you just put them back in, put it together, and we'll see how she runs.
Sitting by the pool, trying to stay cool. DJ, turn that music up. You got that red bikini on, gotta get that tan on. Yeah, this is my kind of fun. We can go all night, alright, drinking till the sunrise. So baby, won't you be mine? Living out the dream at the hotel party. Find me at the
Well, she's back together. Let's see how she does. Pop her off. Is she backfiring? It's ice cold.
I didn't even touch it.
It's ice cold. That's better than it was. It'd bog and pop. So in the end, does it work? Yes. Rejet in the carburetor with torch tip cleaners definitely cleans it up. Is it quick and dirty? Yes, it definitely is. Is it precise? Can you tell exactly what jet you have in it? Can you recreate it another time? Probably not. It's not super precise. Is it the right way to do it? No. But it's cheap. It's free. I mean, it's easy. You know, you don't have to pay $100 sometimes for jet kit, and it's what I had. So the bike's running a lot better. She's much fatter than she was. She was really lean before, popping and banging every time you try to open the throttle. You had to run it with the choke wide open. It wouldn't really run. It did get you across town, but it wouldn't get you far very happily. It wasn't happy with it. Got it running perfectly smooth now. You know, changing those spark plugs really made a big deal because that one plug wasn't even firing. I mean, it's got 4 plugs, 2 per cylinder, so it still had 1 plug firing in that cylinder, but you know, clearly they weren't even firing that great. So that definitely smoothed it out a lot, and then you know, adding a little fuel to it definitely helped. I mean, it pulls way smoother through all the gears. It doesn't backfire and pop or bog when you twist on it. She's a little bit more dirty. I mean, she'll get her done. This bike, I mean, she's gonna get some more love throughout this riding season, but honestly, it's my daily. It's probably not gonna see a lot more work as far as getting recorded for a YouTube video. I'll probably just kind of keep her going and maintain and ride it. This bike, or the shovel head, it's behind the camera, you can't see it, but the shovel head's going to get some work, and then in the works, I'm planning on trying to, you know, move a few bikes through, just to create content, something to do, you know, make a few bucks flipping bikes, so to speak, and also, you know, just create a video, something to entertain me, something to do, keep me busy when I'm at home and not at work, keep me out of trouble. You know, at least for the winter time. When summer gets here, I'll definitely probably get a GoPro strapped to my helmet, and we'll probably do some riding videos. We have some large trips planned. You know, me and my boy Zach, and we have a small group of folks. I mean, you'll learn if they're in videos. Who knows? But we're gonna get it sorted out. But thanks for watching, and like and subscribe, and shout out to Life Behind Bars on Facebook.